I'm dipping in my seven. I'm bouncing in my seven. I'm riding in my seven. I got that freak ass seven.
What's going on, y'all? Back again. You know I wasn't gonna let this shit rest. Something wasn't sitting right with me. So I did some research. I learned about relays, and I went and I looked up this shit, and it was right there on LT1 SWAT. So this is what it's supposed to be. 85 and 86. 85 and 86 are your negative and your positive. The negative being the negative from the relay. It's not a negative straight to the fans, it's straight to the relay. So, with that, 85 and 86 are supposed to be what powers up the coil and what switches 30 to 87. Learning is fun, y'all, the more you know. So, looking at my fuse, looking at my relay, which plugs in just like this. This is 86 and this is 85. 86, 85. 86, 85. If you look here, that's basically two grounds, because if this provides a ground signal and then this on the other side is already a ground, then those are both grounding out, and that's why it's not working the way it's supposed to be working. The way it should be, I believe, is that, let me not misquote myself. So what I believe to be true is that, because that is 87. Bro, this shit is all fucked up. Because 30 should be your constant hot, right? So technically 30 should be this red wire. And then 87. So it's pretty much like they fucking got this shit ass backwards, because 87, 30 is your constant, as you can see there. Boom, 30. 30 goes to 87. Once that's energized, it flips it to 87, which goes out to your positive for your cooling fan, which in turn turns it on. But being that this shit is wired up wrong, and as you can see, 85 and 86, which should be a negative and a positive, is basically a negative and a negative, because this blue wire, this white wire, is what we took out of here. So that would have been a ground and a ground. You understand? And so, in turn, '87, as you can see, is what's supposed to be leading off to the fans. So 30, basically, this wire here, this red wire, needs to come over here where this green wire is. And this green wire, these two need to switch places. Right. I believe so. Hold on, y'all. Is that right? Am I explaining this shit right? Right, because because of course I can't turn this shit around. Because the positive okay, so the black wire is good. It can stay where it's at. The red wire should be power, which could potentially be key on, by what I'm looking at. It could potentially be key on, which would activate, which would turn on the relay. You know what I'm talking about? It would turn on the relay, and then it would send pin 30 to 87. Right now, both of these, that shit is backwards because 87 can't go to 30. That's just backwards. It's ass backwards. So, I'm finna fix this shit. I'll be back. Alright, so check this out. I got them reversed. Red is now over here. Yeah, that red wire is over here. The green wire is now. Red wire's over here, green wire's over here. This is gonna be your power. And this might be how we run this shit because it's simple or whatever. So, being that this relay was for the fan anyway, then what I'm going to do is run, or what I have done is run this positive, because this is 86 or 85. Those are top and bottom. 86 goes to 85, which energizes the relay, which in turn will move the power from here, which is also key power, over to this, which will put the positive to here, which will turn on the fans. So let's try this shit out and see if it works. Let's see if the long hours the long hours of trying to figure this shit out will work. So, key on. Hold on, what happened? Let's see here. So now we have to go over here and look at our fuse, which is 15 amp. And I can't see, is that broken? It looks like it's broken. Alright, so I'm trying to see, is that, I want to say that's done. These are the hardest I can see. And that's why tomorrow I'm going to get some fuses from Harbor Freight. I don't even know that I got anything. I know I had a whole fucking bag or box of fucking fuses, bro, but I couldn't tell you where the motherfuckers at. I'm working on organization though, y'all. I promise y'all. I'm working on it. Okay, I got some fuses in here. Nah, just big ass wrenches. There's a big ass fuse. That's not gonna help. Come on, man. Where the fuck are my fuses? Brother. Oh, brother. No clue. I have no clue where these fuses are. If these fuses are. You know what? I got an idea. Being that the Rivy is not being used right now, I say that we borrow a fuse. See what? I guess we could make sure. Let's see what we're borrowing first. So, fuse number 2 is the body fuse. Number 3 is the antenna, cigar. You don't need that shit no way. Smoking's bad. And we don't smoke no more. Appreciate you. Alrighty then. And I can only assume that that's busted. So key is off. Come back over here. Put our 20 amp fuse in. Turn the key. Key turns on. Fans turn on, baby. How awesome is that? One more time. See, fans are off. Come back over here. Turn the key on. Fans are on. It's lit, bro. We don't even need the computer to turn them on now. You know what I'm saying? So, what it was that that relay was wired wrong. It was all the way wrong. But with a little help, from lt1swap.com and watching the video, understanding how the relay works. We're good to go now. So it's late and shit, but fuck it. We're gonna crank this bitch anyway. Tell you this janky ass fuse block. I'm gonna have to go back and put my DMP touch on this one. Let me see what it's not getting. I don't know what it's not getting. It might be the fuel. But then again, it could be these fuck ass injectors. Hold on. And this is one of the main reasons why I soldered everything and everything was so now it seems as if our fuel pump almost seems like our fuel pump not getting what the fuck it needs. Let me see. That one looks good. Let me see if I can trace down which one is the relay for the fuel pump. Alright, so fuel pump looks good. Like I said, push all of these down over here. Sorry about that. Make sure that all these fuses is good. That was good. That was good. Damn. Them bad boys in there, ain't they? I'm gonna go ahead and finish checking these and then we can proceed. So all of those is good. The 10 is good. That 15 is only for the ECM. And then 20 is good, of course. And then that 10 is good. So being that everything is supposed to be so spectacular, well, being that it's late and shit, I'm not finna fool with that shit right now. But as you can see, it is. Everything is in there. And that's why I say those pink wires, they need to be adjusted. And I'm just the dude for the job. Because this will not stand, this will not work. Because that's not gonna work. see, because I'm not sure which one. All right, let me try it one more time. One more time. Cross your fingers. Fan on. Yeah, let's see. But you know me, I'm Kevin Gates. I don't get tired. Well, I do get tired, but I usually just take a nap. So, what I'm about to do is go across all of these wire, all these fuses, and see what's not getting what it needs to get. It ain't gonna do it like that. It might. It's gonna try to. So I know that across here I should be getting. Yeah, this one I should be getting 20 out of, well, not 20. Not 20. That one should be, hold on. That's a better one. I don't like these fuses. I can't get I'll pull the fuse out. Okay, let's see. That's exactly what I said. That's exactly why I said what I said when I said it. Oh shit, my light going dead. I was like, it did get kind of dreary. Yeah, that light not as bright as it was. So yeah, it's these 4 fuses over here, man. It's the same shit every time. Alright, let's try it one more time. If this time don't do it, then we're gonna let it be. I promise this time. Yeah, so I'm not sure what got unhooked, one got whatever. I don't know. I'll figure it out and then we'll be back to normal. But I figured out a way to turn the fans on with the key. As long as the key is on. As long as the key is on, they'll be on and everything out there. So go ahead and show Rock 254. Remember, identify your weaknesses, making your strength.